Hello, everyone. Welcome to Junior's Book Club. And today we'll be discussing Matilda by Roald Dahl, a British author. Okay, if you are familiar with Matilda, it's everyone's childhood, even mine. I remember like it was yesterday, back in maybe early or late 1997 when I was little. And I remember I would watch it over and over. And to be quite honest, I had no idea there was going to be a novel about Matilda until many years later. I found one from a yard sale and I bought it. I got two copies now. And recently, a couple of months ago, I decided to read it. I was curious about the details of the movie, so as a Matilda lover, I really like this movie. I watched the movie a lot of times these past couple of months, and I really pay attention towards the movie. And to be quite honest, of course, I'm going to be disappointed because the book is very different from the movie. As I suspected, and to my surprise, since the author was British, the storyline was based over there in England. So, long story short, when I'm going to get to the details about the book Matilda. As I was reading about this book, Matilda, it was very different and a little bit uncanny because it was based over there in England. So, um, it just basically talk about the life of Matilda, how smart she is, how intelligent she was when she was young in an early age, and the book is very different from the movie, of course, because Danny DeVito, the director of the movie Matilda, of course, he sugarcoated and everything. So some of the characters from this movie, from the book, I mean, was a little bit, harsh and mean to Matilda and to Lavender. So in the movie, they were kind to her. They became friends with her. And in the story, it's a little bit dark from what the movie is. Like in the story, of course, I'm not really going to explain the whole details because it's almost similar to the movie, but a little bit different. But they are, but I prefer the movie stay as it is. So when I was reading the story, I was a little surprised how different the scenes were. As I was reading it, I was imagining in my head like how it was and all that. And then, like in the story, that's when the next scene in the story they talks about Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher, when she tells her about her childhood home where Miss Trunchbull had was taking care of her. But right here in this side of the scene of the story, this is where Miss Honey was explaining about the abuse that she was going through with Miss Trunchbull, Abigail Trunchbull, the principal, Miss Honey's step aunt. And it was a little bit dark from the story. Like later on, like it says that Miss Trunchbull treated the girl very bad. And in the book, it gives detail about her life, how hard her life was after her father died, and Miss Trunchbull would force Miss Honey to do chores, cook her food, wash her clothes, ironing, everything, all that crazy Cinderella stuff. And finally, Miss Honey had the guts to leave Miss Trunchbull. And of course, she found a cottage on the farmland, like in the movie, like she says. But in the book, it was just like a house, no electricity, no running water. So she paid $50 a month to live there, and she fixed it all up. But I really don't remember any more details. But all I can say is that it's very different from the movie. Of course, I recognize some things that is based on the movie. But personally, I like the movie a lot better than the book. Of course, because we grew up with the movie. I don't think any little kid read about Matilda. If they did, okay. But, of course, that's all I could say for right now. So if y'all want to read the book, I'm not going to spoil anything. So I'm going to give you my thoughts about this book. I'm going to give you what rating. I give it maybe a 2. Because it's not what I thought it would be. and I prefer the movie over the book. So that's all I can say. And according to what I read and what I have heard, they're going to make a second sequel of the movie Matilda. And what the second sequel is, there's no other book about part of the second sequel of Matilda, so Danny DeVito is going to direct it. So, to my surprise, let me see, this was over 1996, and this is over maybe 22, 23 years ago, which, wow. And this is about Matilda's daughter. And the Trunchbull, according to what I read in the article, that Miss Trunchbull's going to have revenge. So whatever that revenge is going to be, I'm curious to see what the movie is going to be about. So I really hope it's good as it is, as it says it is. So, because I hate when they make any second sequels to a movie, or when they make a movie about a book, it isn't as good as it is, as they say. But anyways, I give it a 2 or a 4 because, or you know what, I'm gonna say I give this book a 2, okay? Because I didn't think it was not what I thought it was. So, in my personal opinion, the movie is good, better than the book, so I choose the movie over the book. So, anyways, to my point of view, I think if they're going to do a second sequel, I just hope it's better, as they say it is. But anyways, guys, that will be all for right now. If you like my videos, if you want to hear more about my reviews about books, please give a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. And I will get back to you as soon as possible. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.